Hey, welcome back, everyone. It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. First and foremost, I would like to apologize to everyone for yesterday. I don't know what happened with my live stream. I couldn't see the chat. I couldn't see anything being typed in after I finished the stream. But the problem is it not as if it wasn't bad enough that I couldn't read the chat at the same time my OBS crashed, and I think there was something wrong with my OBS because I always depend on OBS to read the chat, and I think that's the issue. Plus my microphone was muted, so apology for that to everyone. But speaking of the outage, I had the outage with my chat yesterday with the OBS, and my OBS crashed. But I was able to put in 8 hours, of a good live stream, at least I think. Uh, so now getting back to this news, PlayStation Network outage beyond frustrating for users. This is from BBC, British Broadcast Channel, right? British Broadcast Channel. So I, first of all, this is going to be a surprise to a lot of you Sony fanboys who are my friends that I'm actually not frustrated by this, and I'll explain why. But first, let's read it and then I'll go through it why I'm not frustrated by this and why you should be frustrated about other things that Sony is doing. Not this. You shouldn't be frustrated about this. You should be frustrated about other things that Sony is not doing right. This is the least of it for me. But anyway, let's read this. The PlayStation Network has been experiencing a multi hour outage that began on Friday evening. That's why everybody came into my channel to watch, I guess. According to Sony's PlayStation Network status page, account management, gaming, and social PlayStation Video, PlayStation Store, and PlayStation Direct websites are all dealing with issues. So this is like a major server outage issue that they have. The outage rendered the online aspects of games such as Fortnite, Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, and Marvel Rival inaccessible and has caused issues with license verification of offline single player games. On its support web page, PlayStation said it was aware of the issue and working to resolve it as soon as possible. According to Down Detector, the problem began just before midnight on Friday night. Interesting. With more than 71,000 users reporting the outage to the site. Some gamers on social media say they are still experiencing issues with PlayStation's support. Social media channels flooded with complaints from around the world. Um, Jeff Tigben, 48, Dallas in the United States, said he had been unable to access PlayStation for 10 hours. At my job, I have an hourly rotation, and during my break, I occasionally get on my PlayStation Portal, he told the BBC, referring to a handheld device that streams games from the owner console or via the cloud. Tonight I tried and was unable to play any of the games I purchased. Paying a monthly fee for their service is one thing, but not being able to play games that we purchased something that beyond frustrating. Oh my god. Oh, seriously, dude. That is your complaint. A grown ass man complaining about that, but you're not going to complain about, other things that Sony is lacking in. Oh, Lord. Let me see. This is doubtly frustrating because it's an eventful weekend for the gamer sphere, he said. You know what it is? I think people are spoiled, man. People are spoiled. That's what's going on in 2025. When you don't experience not having able to eat, not having able to have a drink, not having to have a roof over your head, and you're sleeping on the streets, then maybe the last thing you'll think about is that PlayStation Portal. All right, people are so spoiled, man. This is what's going on, man. This is what people are frustrated about. God, man. Oh Lord. Uh, oh Lord. Anyway, let's continue. I imagine there are thousands, if not millions, of gamers worldwide and in the UK that are quite frustrated that they're unable to play at the moment. Oh man, listen, I got there's so much I need to say about this. First and foremost, uh, listen, if people in Europe and North America and around the world who are using PlayStation are frustrated about not being able to access their PlayStation for several hours, then we are beyond, beyond spoiled. This is some beyond spoil. And it's not good, man. It's not good to be this. Listen, you can be spoiled once in a while, a little bit here and there. Just to put a little sugar, on top. To treat yourself, right? You can spoil yourself to treat yourself once in a while, right? But man, if this is what majority out there are complaining about, and they're not complaining about other things, oh man, we're in trouble. First and foremost, this happens. This has happened with the Xbox many times before. This has happened with Nintendo many times before. This has happened with the Steam many times before. This has happened, with other services out there many times before. Um, I don't understand what the outcry is. You know, Look, uh, they're not gods, okay? They can create miracles. Sometimes, shit happens. Sometimes, you know, the servers are overflooded. There's too many people using it. Sometimes they need to update their servers. Sometimes, one of the computers had a mishap. These things happen, man. People just need to relax. But what I'm surprised is, the Sony fanboys are complaining about this, but they're not complaining about, you know, uh, uh, having to pay for Helldivers 2. Why aren't you complaining about why you do have to pay for Helldivers 2? Why Helldivers 2 is not included on the PlayStation Plus? Why aren't you complaining about why do you have to use a PlayStation PC adapter for your PlayStation VR 2? Why can't you just plug in your PlayStation VR 2 like a Meta Quest 3 to your computer? Why aren't you complaining about other things? Why aren't you complaining about, the lack of great exclusives? Where are they? What did we bring last year? Last year you had a Concord, a total disaster. And Astrobots, it's for kids, man. I mean, come on. Sure, there's some adults maybe playing it, with their families, but it's for the kids. It's like Roblox, all right, man? It's just a more advanced Roblox version, all right? And then, what else? What else? You only had Concord last year. It was probably one of the worst years for Sony last year. And then, the price of PS5 Pro really didn't help. The fact that it's only digital, doesn't have a physical media, they're charging you for a vertical, a plasticky stand, £30, $30 plus. All of this obviously did not help Sony. So you guys should complain about things that I'm complaining about. Why don't you complaining about the PlayStation Plus? Why can't they do the same thing that the Microsoft is doing with the Game Pass? Why can't you have day one included games of their exclusives? Why Gran Turismo 7 it's not included? Right? It took them how many years? 3 years to bring God of War Ragnarok, and I've been complaining about that. And I'm probably the only one who is complaining about that. It took them how many years to bring The Last of Us Part 1 remake? I was one complaining, and they brought it because of me. Okay, let's be honest. So you guys are complaining about the wrong things. You're not complaining about the things that should be important. I when I complain about the things that are important, not things like this. This they can't handle this. This happens. It's out of their control. All right. When your car breaks down, has a mishap. And nothing you can do about it. Sometimes it happens. You thought you fixed it, but you didn't realize something else was the problem, that your mechanic didn't look at it, right? These things happen, man. Stuff breaks down. All right. But that shows you just how spoiled majority of these PlayStation fanboys are, man. They're complaining about this, but they're not going to complain about, the fact that Herman Holsted's only interested in live services, and now those same live services that he was interested in are getting canceled, like Horizon Zero Dawn live service and God of War live service, and of course the Concord that lost $400 million. No, all I'm saying is this: PlayStation fanboys, if you're going to complain about, why don't you complain about the important things, like I do? I'm the biggest Sony fanboy on the planet. But see, I complain about the things that are important. I don't complain about the things that this is something that can happen to any company. It's out of their control. All they can tell you is that we're sorry, we're working on it, we'll figure out what's going on, and that's it. Mishaps happens. Technical issues happens. This is common sense, But no, there's an outcry. There's an outcry of everyone complaining about stuff that honestly you shouldn't be complaining about. So that's my video. Yeah, that's it. There you have it. Thank you for watching. And like I said, my apologies for yesterday live stream. I can't depend on my OBS. I have to look at my web browser and look at the chat from my web browser, which I should have done. Because let me see something. Hold on. Oh my God. There's an update. Dude, there's a long-awaited update that I have an update. It's a 31.0.1. 3101 update. 3101 update that I need to update. No wonder my OBS didn't work properly. So this is again my fault. My apologies. That's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to update 3101 update. God knows how long this has been waiting. 3101 update. So that's the update for my OBS. 3101. And see, it's on me. You see, it happens, just like Sony. You can't blame Sony for this. It happens. We're all humans, man. Sometimes they overlook something, and mishaps do happen. Technical issues do happen. It is what it is. Okay. Same thing with me. I didn't realize that I needed to update my OBS to 3101. That's the latest update. All right, guys. Well, that's the video. Like I said, look, don't complain about this. This can happen to any service. All right, it's out of their control. All right, all they can do is try to make sure that they have the best servers they can have, maintenance it, but they can't guarantee you 100%. There's no guarantees. So don't complain about this. Complain about something else, like lack of exclusives, lack of benefits. That's what you need to complain about. Lack of benefits. Lack of benefits. My Sony fanboys. But no. You're complaining about this. That shows you how spoiled you are. Spoiled beyond belief. Anyway, that's the video. Thank you for watching, and my apologies for yesterday live stream. Thank you all. I appreciate you. Thank you.